Speaker number 4, communication, the key to leadership. Communication is the key to leadership. Speaker number 4.
Leadership can be found in all walks of life, from politics to religion to the military and to business. Leaders need to communicate their ideas and visions effectively. They must have a strong character and the courage to take risks. Two outstanding leaders from the political and business fields, respectively, were President Ronald Reagan and James Cash Penney. Ronald Reagan was born in 1911 to a poor family in Illinois. Mr. Reagan had a troubled childhood, but that did not stop him from setting his sights high and achieving a great deal of accomplishment in his life. After college, he became a well-known radio sports announcer in the Midwest. His lifelong dream was to go to Hollywood, California. Ronald Reagan's movie career spanned from 1937 to 1964. During this time in Hollywood, he honed his communication skills while being an actor in the movies and president of the Screen Actors Guild. During his entire life, he had been interested in politics. In 1966, he was elected governor of California. Through communication with the House and Senate in California, he was able to help slow down government spending and help pass a welfare reform program. In 1980, he ran for President of the United States and won with an overwhelming majority. The people loved his down-to-earth, normal, everyday style of speaking. During his presidency, he had to cope with a recession and tough economic problems with much public criticism. But through President Reagan's leadership and gift of communication, his administration and our country's allies were able to put political pressure on the Communist Party of the USSR. This helped stop the flow of communism in Europe and brought down the Berlin Wall in Germany. Because of this accomplishment and many other examples of good communication in his career and presidency, Ronald Reagan was given the nickname the Great Communicator. Throughout his life, Ronald Reagan had stayed true to his values and principles. He was a humble man and carried with him a wonderful sense of humor and personal integrity. President Reagan used his communication skills to inspire the nation's people to look forward to their hope in the future. He communicated this enthusiasm he had in the future of America when he said, "We need you. We need your youth, your strength, and your idealism to help us make right what is wrong." Similar to President Reagan, James Cash Penney used his communication skills to further the success of his business. James Cash Penney was the entrepreneur who started J.C. Penney & Company. Through his ability to communicate his vision to his employees and customers, his firm became the second largest non-grocery retailer in America. He did not start out at the top. However, he began working at a little general store in Wyoming. He did so well there that the owners offered him a partnership in a new store they were planning to open. Over the years, he became the sole owner of the business. But more important than all the money that James Penney made was the respect with which he treated his employees. He was one of the first businessmen to encourage profit sharing for his employees. This allowed them to have an investment in the company's future success. Through his perseverance and the faith in which his employees placed in him, he was able to overcome all obstacles. With Mr. Penney's leadership and gift of communication, he was able to develop the very successful chain of J.C. Penney stores. James Penney said, "The art of effective listening is essential to clear communication, and clear communication is necessary to management success." Both of these men exemplified leadership through good communication. To become a great leader, we need to possess the art of good communication skills. Both President Ronald Reagan and James Cash Penney used their communication skills to inspire people. President Reagan inspired the citizens of the United States, while James Penney inspired his employees. Men and women become great leaders because they don't accept defeat, and they have the courage to face every struggle. We must learn from the past and current great leaders how to communicate effectively. As we communicate effectively our ideas and visions to the people around us and the world, we will become the future great leaders of America.
We now come to that time that you've all anxiously been awaiting when we announce the winners. Of course, as you realize, every one of these students is a winner. And if you had, like I have, been with them, and how many others? 11 others in our public speaking class every Tuesday night for the last 8 weeks. As I said, it almost makes anything that happened to you the rest of the week impossible to ruin the spirit that you have, because indeed these are our next great leaders. As I tell them, what do we get out of them being successful? Well, they pay taxes, I don't have to support them on welfare, and they'll help pay for my Social Security. So that's what's in it for us and for you as a listening audience, to get involved, get students in here, help make them successful, because it will help you. Third place. I can't believe I paid to the order of $100. I have to put a name in here, don't I? Yes. Wait a minute, let me. No, Brett got 2. Yeah. That's right, Brett. You start talking to me. Don't want to write 2 to the same person. Third place goes to Anna and Noah Workman. Now, where's Mr. Bill? Okay. And Noah? Third place check for $100. Second place, Riley Workman, $300. Good job, Riley. And first place, Rosemary Harris, $500. That concludes the 2010 Columbia Basin Area Council Speech Contest. We'll start public speaking classes again in the fall and in the winter. You can see some credits at the end of this show on Charter Cable. They'll tell you how to get a hold of me or someone else in the organization to get involved in it, either to help train, mentor, sponsor, coach these young people, or get someone involved yourself. Come on down and take some pictures and meet the students. Thank you very much.